Let me teach you how to maximize wealth, how to maximize increase. You see, many people are suffering today not because they are supposed to be suffering, but they have made decisions or they didn't make quality decisions when God started blessing them. Are you getting the point? Some of our parents are suffering today because of the mistakes that they made when God brought them into a season of abundance. The first thing you must do when God begins to bless you financially is to build structures for savings, structure for giving, structure for investment. You cannot be investing in or buying liabilities and you feel that you are investing. This is why many people go broke after receiving millions, billions. You know, one thing you need to understand is this. Your mindset, everything you possess will be reduced to your mindset. Everything you possess will be reduced to your mindset. So if your mindset is to waste and everything you know about money is to spend, no savings, no investment, especially investment, then at the end of the day, you are going to crumble a great season that God has designed for you. So set structures. Then secondly, you are to take advantage of the new season. You cannot put new wine in an old wine skin. Sometimes you are not prepared for a season. That is why the season itself is betraying you. Imagine if Joseph was not competent to meet the king. Imagine if Esther had not prepared to meet the king. If you get to a season you are not prepared for, you will betray that season. So sometimes God is bringing people into wealth, into abundance. He has taught them this is the pathway to your relevance, right? This is the pathway to kingdom wealth. And when they start getting to those seasons, opportunities are open for them, doors are open for them, favor is knocking for them, but they are not able to maximize those seasons. Are you getting the point? So understand this, that you cannot put new wine in an old wine skin. If your container is still looking old, it's still looking like your previous season, then you are going to have a lot of lapses when God is bringing you to a great season, right? Then the third thing is that you should embrace and cooperate with the new season. You cannot choose to be dishonored when God has brought you to a season of honor. You see, sometimes the structures that you set, you will need to crumble them when you get to new seasons. The patterns that you have set, you need to crumble them when you get to new seasons. Because times are changing. It is not pride. It is just what it is. It is how it is to be done, right? Because if you get to that point where you are always the same, you are always the same mindset when you started out, the same mindset you are still sustaining even while you are building, the same mindset even when God is lifting you, then you are going to see many great doors close. Are you following what I'm saying? Then lastly, plant a seed for the future. Plant a seed for tomorrow. If you are a farmer and you want to cultivate something, what do? You take a part of it, you take the seed and you plant. During harvest, do you eat all? You don't eat all. You take some, then you harvest. And understand something about wealth. Any wealth that you don't know the processes that led to it cannot be sustained. What God wants is the law of reproduction. Anything that you cannot reproduce, it means that you don't understand it yet. So understand the law of reproduction. As God is blessing you, make investment. You can buy properties, you can buy land, right? You can buy something that you know that it will not lose its value, right? Something that you know that it will appreciate in future. So I have said a few things. As I've said, you should set structures. I've said you should embrace and cooperate with the new season, right? Then I've said that you should be able to maximize the season that God is bringing you into. If you have been doing, let's say 10 over 100, do 20, do 30, increase the pace, be consistent. New seasons of harvest are not seasons that you should be complacent. Whatever brought you there, sustain it, right? You can upgrade the system, you can switch structures, right? but you have to be consistent to be able to maximize and keep the relevance and wealth that God is bringing to you.